In previous lectures, we have discussed about the derivation of internal inductance and external inductance of a solid state conductor. Now, we are going to discuss about the inductance for single phase two-wire system. Now, single phase two-wire system, we have two conductors. One conductor is called co-conductor and second one is called return conductor. Here conductor A is having radius RA. It is called a co-conductor and it carry current IA, and D having radius RB will carry return current IB, and it is called the return conductor. And A and B conductors are displaced at a distance D, the internal distance between them, that is D, and both have 1 meter length. They are close vicinity with each other, so flux linkage takes place in both of the conductors due to their magnetic field. Now here IA is equals to minus IB. A is the co-conductor and B is the return conductor, so amount of current is equal. So it is taken IA equals to minus IB equals to I. Okay, so this current is equal. In the next part, you can see this picture. Here current IA is entering into screen. So if we apply right hand thumb rule, the direction of twisted finger, it will indicate the magnetic field. So it becomes clockwise direction for IA. And for IB in opposite direction, if we apply thumb rule, it becomes anti-clockwise direction. Magnetic field, it is in anti-clockwise direction. So total flux linkages in conductor A, it is due to flux linkages by its self current, that is IA, plus the flux linkages due to other conductor current IB. Okay, so it has two flux linkages. Similarly, for conductor B, also it has current flux linkages due to self current IB plus the current flux linkages on B due to current IA. So total number of flux linkages are 4. So these 4 flux linkages we have to consider. If we consider a penny point P placed at where close vicinity with A and B, then what will be the flux linkages at P? Flux linkages at P, it would be the flux linkages at point P for current carrying conductor A and that for current carrying conductor B. So you have to consider total 4 flux linkages, that is lambda P equals to lambda AP plus lambda BP. Now it is lambda double AP plus lambda ABP, lambda BAP plus lambda BBP. Total 4 flux linkages. So lambda double AP, this is the flux linkages of conductor B for the flux linkage at point P for conductor A due to current through conductor IA itself. So actually here we are going to find out the flux linkages between A and P. A and P. So this is due to current IA. Now if you want to calculate the flux linkages, you have to find out the flux linkages due to current IB in between A point and P point. So it will be lambda ABP. Okay. Similarly, flux linkages between B and P, it depends on lambda BAP. This is because of IA current in a conductor, and lambda BBP, this is due to the self current in conductor B. So in the next part, we are going to find out these flux linkages. Now, these flux linkages in conductor A to P. First AAP, that is mu naught divided by 2 pi I ln DAP divided by GMRA. So here we are considering D1 is equals to your radius RA, and D2 it is the distance, that is DAP, this distance, this is called D2. Okay, and your expression, you know that is 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 into I ln d2 by d1, d2 by d1. So this is the general expression from my previous lecture. Okay, so here d1 equals to radius of the A conductor and d2 is the DAP. Similarly for B conductor, this flux linkages is equals to mu naught 2 by 2 pi into I ln dBp. dBp is d2 divided by that radius of B conductor, that is GMR D. Now, flux linkages due to mutual current or the current in the other conductor. So lambda ABP. Here, your flux Bp into dB. This is the limit D to dBp. Now here, you have to calculate flux linkages A to B because of current IB. So now consider current B conductor. This is your source, and this particular distance A to B, it is taken, this distance is taken D, capital D. This distance is taken D. Okay, and it is equal your D1, and D2 is equals to this distance, that is B to P, that is dBp. dBp. So finally the expression is minus mu naught I ln dBp divided by D. Similarly, for B conductor lambda BAP, it becomes minus mu naught divided by 2 pi into I ln DAP is D2 divided by D. Okay. Next, take the summation of these 4 flux linkages, and here we have a minus sign in mutual flux linkages, and this is because of that opposite direction of current IA and IB, because IA and IB are opposite. So if we take the summation of these 4 flux linkages, you have this expression, and after taking common everything, that is mu naught divided by 2 pi into I ln D within first bracket. This is the expression. You have to take the multiplication. Now here DAP, they will cancel out, DPP will cancel out, and finally what you have, mu naught be divided by 2 pi into I ln D square by GMR A into GMR B. Now both radius are taken equal to R. In that case, what will happen? D square and P is taken at infinite distance, then the expression becomes mu naught divided by 2 pi into I ln D square divided by GMR square. So in the next part, you have this, you have to bring this square term outside, so it becomes 2 ln d by GMR. 2 will cancel out, and finally you have mu naught by Fi into I ln d by GMR. So in flux inductance per phase, that is lambda by I is equals to L, that is mu naught divided by pi into ln t by GMR. So this is the inductance for a single phase 2-wire system. In next topic, we are going to discuss about inductance for single 3-phase system, 3-phase symmetrical system.